I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum. Hey, Adumo, Nyame, Adum, Adumentina metiasi, Eyawadumtina miwo. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. Hey, Adumo, Nyame, Wadum. Eya Adumentina metiasi, Eyawadumtina miwo. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Could not have sailed through without you. Your loving kindness, grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum. Could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving kindness and grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is all centered on your grace. Adum. Hey, Adum. Adumentina metiasi, Adumentina metiasi. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. You have been my doctor on that sick bed. By your stripes, I am healed, I am free. So the essence of my praise is because of your grace. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on
Asampaetia Obayansa Fuso Mundia Wankana Sam Zema Futu Sam Kakre wa Supeme Yo Kofi Omaya Woman Omani ya Mamana Geni Bebia Ko Lata ya Wareni Onsom Wanini Pa Asadepa
UT for my mama. Joe, I'm a crab at the bar, me my gun and you man. No tree about pounds, my Abia 9 years. Meeting mediating who shall make up him said, no, do about pounds, my Abia son. My man Ghana media de bro memory day rebia near course so na what she mo dia na what dia na wanti social media so the aji baby ye be deep politics in home common current affairs entertainment say sports cry it me di home common and that year ubi and show baby and nam and they only at the USA America then you know minim semi uncle sana man for a tiny dawson keke and go for an pay me of our some dear of us who 24 own tea of I am found to her no the ato of our same when the men could keep you so my candidate and see ready a bit the US election home come on sounds so near be a Ghana elections so near the electoral commission were modern born at the same ye be sign ahwese eye NDC eye adia electoral commission emo wo ho modern ana se eye fidie bi na won esu eye akoye se every stage bia electoral commission betu anoma bia NDC ewo bibi ekafa ye be hwe nia omokeka fa oni ahwese eye nokre ana ye be hwe se survey say ye survey at the fa political parties bi wa ya na nokre bi wo ana say ye survey na echese se wo koteda me gidi say US election projection be bre e buy na Republicans so mo fa ne saying we ni mo ne akeka wa ye bedi hu nkomo anwumre my boy uncle ato na wotene kwa so man be here every year na yes na winya nyamishira mamani payazefo sene de bia meka no nyanse ni obakofo trimunti so nya djuma na nyami be sraen mesro so ba be kai ho ne edwumedi ya mana ayefe ebe ya every year na so pesa wo kire wadwen obetimi afro number ye didi so yi so Obetimi after 703-445-5220. Samsung obetimi after 703-590-1692. Skype on subetimi after 703-565-2360. Hope for Life Sabri there live on Facebook. Samsung ako tune in so aye wo ho YouTube so dey age ho Instagram and Twitter na the crack say social media platform ni nyina ya age bia and remember this dia me so say ton safre wo nua na mo beka wo ni ndi dwumedi ma ne enye fe And then penny for me no mudi edwumede eye my Samson and Nana Yaboatin Kwame Asante Babeka your home
Shira, mama ni payo zefoa, enyano. Yafanya misroye jumana nyami besrayen, obra elboya. Kamoya muraye, ebe ya efri yanara. Mama be ya efri yanara. Asete be ya efri yanara. Mama be ya efri yanara.
Nane amema kwaba Nane akwaba Nane yao Nane yao temenka What's it mean, Ka? Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Mema Akwaba.
Hello?
Yeah, Metunka, what's it mean, Ka? Hello, Naniao.
Me that's OMORAW. Na pum to say.
Yamedia Chemio now, so. Yamedia Chemi. But you're able to for what to say you.
I don't know pie wo. You could come kakra.
The idea say. And I watch you know, echo the same.
So now Judy ja muna mo ho apaso. Sa na yes ye kan go for be kan muna mo ho apaso.
Ene na nke ene be ka se ne ye di efi asem nti di efi asem ti se
Ah,
ya ma back pass
do fiasem.
ya ma back pass anu ohun se emfa ohun bi o nti ne ya ma back pass no
Yo mate.
na e ha wo de
Oh, there be cry.
we ya sure say ye di so nkomo a ne ya ma we ni bi e ha wo
Oh, ebe ha me. Say e ehunu nya na ani anya. Anti ye next door neighbors there. Ah, yeso adwin kakra e wo fa ho no ye be kire.
mate all right DJ Mike eya na mpese me fiase fifi ansa no makwa bonten etie for me san esre mo sama makwa ba e de ba eye hope for life me man gan edmedie ne yedu so sabre obetimi afre me OMORAW me tena edmedie di ho chia me ene yedi nkomo e de afa eye US election ho ne abetodwa na ya sanhwe eye Ghana election we voting pattern na ya they call ni ahwe say electoral commission ni NDC nso ya na edien ntawantawa na wo mu ntema na say yefidie bi a yesum ade ama NDC fo ni sum na say e bia asem kan bibia nkoye ya na ya kasa se ye kan ye ana Mike me makwa aba
Vejo somoro
na mpacho wapo mu e
ya mi adu eni so wetwa me Mike na tumudia
Mike de MC wo mu
oh okay
we de mami feni nyina hye Mike mami mfi ase mfiri so na wotwe free can say e branda na ye to aba wa ha ye nim se enka bibia bededin afedie edu bebia saye msihie bi no ebe mu ohun ne sen na wo fa no
OMORAW medasi any opportunity or there my I mean basically now treat to say among for you must show my nyasum kitwa US abadi and kayetwa I quite remember say those days some years ago you were to we are maybe na betako late pa be around by 7 p.m. because got 2 years was a be okra me roof ye kra na starting na say one would you be see we
smoothless level
so where's the studio ya to Tuesday and na memene ya bona na dwunyina ye na ye nim se bia ja ombe kasa be of a Trump be kasa na ja ka wakase we give up and so abona be sine se ana Joe Biden kasa to say still cry no see ma kind of a victory note but enye actually say Trump I conceive defeat so it's easy omuguso amafo ni age omoye ba
the moment so me of family am
officially ontimi intro tawo ni inti aye bibia ho so eti amase ekro no emunjo ye to set the ye pen senka America the way I see advance wo elections moon democracy kabana ka bibia aye okay ama said ye oka first no apunchirani wo a ne ye hu ni tenten so we so mbesi ebe hu tenten na ana aye den kakra
enti wa wohwe nia ebai so far say yenye onyanje ntumu ye
yes
so wohwe outcome the result e so far na ye onwa
oh OMORAW me can say I mean so we share American history and I say elections are you can tell say this particular one elections are man for pia monten pa koto regardless with the COVID no any winning no she say even early votings no cry by mail anyway no she say a kosropa is it's kind of amazing o say ka nipa be shut down fa ho sa to say but I said this particular election pay attention pa on crofo kasa kwa bontin even Obama na kasa kra so Obama kra eyodure wan na yasam kitwa so eti enwanwa de enwanwa to say me I'm trying to figure out what is actually going on. I must say obia pay attention to this particular election. I don't know. Say is it because of Trump Newma or the way our Cassanti and I say a DNA special by Joe Biden obia near briefers or koto and also what her election is when Hillary DNA okay but you can tell us at that time now as a America for year ready for a female. But this particular one, which means Obia is serious. They don't care about who is going with Joe Biden, but they still went out and vote. Everyone was surprised to be brave. And moreover, so always Tessa, Nanka, Uncle Trump, and need that so far. This year, I make us all more disappointing because Uzeka stay to area, whether you like it or not, almost there. So, well, Georgia, Wisconsin, Delaware, everyone said Nevada, New York, just say it's shocking. Maybe I sure say was shocking. Even Democrats for Grabon be shocked because wouldn't say okay, according to say Ghana MPP near NDC say strongholds. No, this NDC nya say voter kra enyo bia nwa. So, but the Koba say voter na NDC MPP timi nya more. Na say ayehu say Koba say Ashanti NDC timi nya bisa na ayehu sa na we so akwakoye. It is all share calculations. Yeah, ma say no Ghana no ediba we mu dia say there's no way obra o bibia. And besides kasa obekasa was it a Friday, you know? So who they compare on Joe Biden there now? I say it's kind of on one case said any evidence be but that's an exaggeration or assume say that's what is going on. And then minim the assault here, the incidents is CEO Pennsylvania, Kuphobia, in American politics, no. Sani one said that you come, but this particular one day, I say new maybe SEC woman is strange.
Mike who may so kakra me. Nanea and saying I was so tin the fire.
OMORAW, me da say. You di come amincha the TFO nyina ene meeting through Kuforidia New Job in South parliamentary candidate wo ho Michael Chibefi one akwesua CBM electoral area for bechia obibia na omunkoso ano pushi for agenda 70,000 no for the MPP party and Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo for the second term. Na OMORAW media me bono tofa kakra bi niameti in the course of the week ni nyina e penifo kan se mi se o de wano dongre ebi nwo me wo fa se nya o kan e wo fa wakeka nsem certain agenda be na we are say na why say but when the masses speak and I say you know say this is the direction we are going and I say when the wind of change is coming now no matter what you do no sebio ugane ko shepo botom kra na so be kwa abeko and that is what we are seeing right now when you bia keka bia but I think said the United States for not say sebio they don't just get moved by the rhetoric but Nema air cost no ye never hwɛ the gina so ato aba and ni nyina keka bom na wa hu sɛ ye wo fa ama ade na nyɛ sɛ nyanka ye pɛsɛ ye no the one thing that was very concerning any senior DJ Mike Eshase na oka the pedigree of the United States when it comes to democracy na wo fa nsɛm bi a okeka na I said had a little bit of a dent abem but overall no you see say all those states those allegations were coming up in there was no substantiating of evidence and I say evidence was not provided to support those claims until eventually it was Bosremuka and can't be but say na medi kan so do anu dongra e bingo the masses have spoken and me research kakra me na ohwe Joe Biden numbers awanya in the history of America so can popular vote he was over 4 million I saw trending towards 5 million in the history of the country. I think say it's unprecedented na suade say semenu mienu ye pie koto aba we can always make a difference and I think say it's shown in this very election in the United States of America.
Mike, my main Samra Subium. Na acquire say Papana na yem peno. And Fahunia or baby or baby Genebia. Sana Koye.
Well, OMORAW, Obia want the preference. one said okay the wait ma say microphone pen be so my fed up with him.
Fed up and a Emma fed up. Oh.
Yes, it is was OMORAW who expect say o president o baro be kasa onye obi an animu dru o ka asem to one ma but me from me away we chan tru bibre
We champ through.
and tru bibre corona ikra bae minim zawati hwe kofa deto any eyiba se amafo no can you believe that crofo so enomoye it is such a president be ka asem a nipa no odo onye scientist and I say doctor but o ka asem to we am say the president na akasa edi definitely when you briefing and I say obi amane ti nipa no go left and right no go follow the oil at the end of the day na go fan same bibriba and o compare the way covid by say the managing nyoma na anzo o man ni you can clearly say o said the ositoto nyoma na anzo o mani and intina we nyina by because the number of people are ewu ye US you can US ba aga any scientist ni ni okromo a aka bibi mra kra na kenye different country na baby but look at the time I take you up to now intimi so ano I can tell you say Ghana for correct me handle COVID in US much better it's in US it is all how can the phone odi animu no na otie ni sem boka just say omo nimu de no omo ka chen kra onfa. And then, for instance, ono president onya COVID ni bi within the ibe na solve woman and as onya no wato no aba enti say bibi ono na odi oya na wato na eden na all this number of people etimiawu just like that. Tiniba be brace wo hwese ne ho kani ni nua obi oban nipa no afrim ni enya solution bia wo ye kanifo no de wo de baaye watimi solve wo de a and that means is there something that hide from nipa ntina wo yes na. So it is all these factors like because obejina so atembia no reading grow for atem and no cry o ye ikra the same thing and obey so when the posture ni dimina and any no be bra just a young grow for hikeke just say I didn't call yen declare when the way grow for any age it is all a president as ye be two and as yen to cry say okrone man any jisa let me say there's something wrong. I said in a book at Neza and I saw the industry and I go for how we breathe. The same thing now you can tell Clay say so I don't know so hey.
Baba me hunia me you because adiango you see in sooner brew and waka say abro.
And kasa betem so I shene papa.
Me of a mobile with the ultimate say no.
I shene pa.
And the no cresa wo share COVID no the way or handle COVID compared to even Africa.
OMORAW, and Mincho know one thing. They say to say, once as wash a crew, I say foreigners were hapa. Sa cases by sa Spanish fui deportation by yeto by through Ubikra on my after now, only baby and the banner koi, and grand baby senior baby, parents in the koi. To just imagine you visitors are crazy when you're 18 years old or 2 bar, or better, I said the ODA in oh. And then apart from that, cry yanka say Ghana for minister we brought him. Me cousin back no Denver. Yet when they know me and you we brought me your secret and crofok room. Yet you are straight away. Me one no friends who New York, I was in New York the way there. Yet you know Denver and you didn't call your GBB on could do New York. Near man phone say on through you name. It is the time our friend me now name because I say the new plane. So it only was on friend lawyer and the next day they know what cry. Just imagine it do send you paro say side way mu send bucket to be no jana one and no cry. Just imagine say e no be feel say wa man ne papa kra ni nkomo ni bibia ni nkomo obeti answer o ni krom onya chance obeto etia so it immigration issues so compare sa no mani nyina ankoye on the side for the 4 years obedi and as me sana me hu say
immigration we na start free time ben
OMORAW oba ya so no de obesa se kura no waka so obeto eti from so obedu yo na was 30 years anu man
wall kura mo ebeto atia mo na mo discover ba me dey wall me discover mo na
zali obeto atia me na me san face camera na fasa eto wo no oyi ma komi group no san face camera na fato wo no eti asa wa ma enyumo mo ye dindin ama ekuro no omo aka so mo do nkuro because so hwe Republicans pa say de omo a history so sure state ni bi wo no ma no matter what Democrats be ko munya but say no trend in assassin. Assassin cry.
It's not a trend necessary based on the candidate now.
The candidates, no.
Because only
OMORAW.
if nothing we can just send a Kenya win. Obia and Koye presidential aspirants be the state they are normally no. Obia so
Thank you.
The grudge about on McCain.
In term.
Came one McCain at the fame with the we.
A man who to the stand was you who cry a money yes. Will be on with the same political party.
And the state next will lose. Meaning say election ya no nim say election ya some decisions being on our take ya and ya dear bohana.
Omoromaka say one can say the ocean and a swan can say Neddy. Na swan Neddy on dear futu. On dear futu. Oh, so when you more ye as a penny in the fee. Oh, also, Utibuko Yadi about it, but say at a penny new fee. That means why you be here, yen too. Oh, over one year, do you ever say like a new baby, if I'm my yeah, too bad.
So, Nana about decisions being more ha. Do election year, and answer some maybe there's no need so be taking set decisions.
Thank you.
1 year share sa pandemic year.
Bye.
A damn for come. Obi himself World Health Organization ne asweye ewo America. To say was my training we free World Health Organization.
Thank you.
And see once on the donor the highest we are donate pa me media research anyway. And she said, "Oh, you free now on support her. A better than it vaccine and as
research no the other
World Trade Organization and also another issue. And see look as if say some decisions be
we make it.
Is it saying for a ben no and the N24 na say 24 na ontie.
Omoro and I make us say ono ankasa ho ono ankasa na so won the ankasa. Ebi dey okay. Just say it doesn't make sense. Decision akora or class 2 say crumble mana. Adu dey make say a wrong timing. Now over to free WHO one at this time.
Asa ya really
we aba I won say nkrofu ewu. And now, Omoro, the Western can say, do you know the agro is a China disease? What kind of China disease?
What to the even though say a honey who say free buy, but doesn't mean say
recommendation about say yes, shamas, or say there be
leadership by
example.
Nana,
OMORAW. I think that DJ Mike can't in 70 Brina may be fat nefi near mammy so. Na the intia offer and never be original and near man said that and kuya na say near man said uncle ye ma offer CCA near the kind I think say uncle ye said ya onyan throw town ye and tell obinin sending motor one neighbor but to the emperor don't treho. I think that the first piece on this program so far nyamate ene aye kan we agree on one theme, which is how offer he played down the severity of the pandemic. And I said pandemic nema was senanka oye no or did agro for lack of better words you dey fache me Sebe, when it comes to amamumua, you cannot be an expert in everything.
right.
If you move all the Mantina, social Ghana cry, they have the economic management team that is headed by, somebody that has the credentials and also be on media that side of the angle. Now, political side, and so we have advisors. And he said, Edu baby, na say Sebio Nipa Obabua more making decision based on science. Na say utimini san kofonunya and tawantawa manunya bako to the extent say or can't sem chira na say obedu bedwama ya je so ye be ni e obedu bedwama na wadan na ko ni bi to make the person look different. Na I was saying nipa ne ba ebe explaining the rhetoric give a little bit detailed about your rhetoric that inconsistency in carrying the messages what amwa cry. You see, science has proven that Marx no so often from a different dimension that why should we have to succumb to pressures from other people? Saying Marx. Now, adding everything must breathe. And no soon tinan kofo asum, no more chante, everything must breathe. There shouldn't be any oppression. Send your DJ my kind, oh, your penny, oh, kasa, and kofo tie, nan kofo shaso, at the end, maybe. And he said, Uko jina baby kokasia. And you can tell right now the country, it's pretty much divided. And it's over half of these people that are listening, and then another half that is not listening. It will be very difficult to reach the maximum height a person would do as a country because of that inconsistency from the two leadership front. Number two, message from WTO asemana World Health Organization asemana working. It did bring a little bit of a dent on America, and to be precise, Donald Trump as a president. You can't be. When you say US were giving this organization like about $500,000 to support research annually. Yeah. Because of Saudi CA offer, OMORAW offer, or as insane. Or at this insane. Emma Fidie, Amaya Nanka, Sebio, they don't come to the table with that amount of worth. A yebimu, for lack of better words, with the fachem, a yebimu he. Look at that sort of a, and again, I'm more from that perspective. Number two, I feel say the also handling of the Black Lives Matter situation also did not help. This weekend, my chance na me teaching na me analysis. I think that these two were very critical in how the voting pattern was, and I said, near a fully say, you know what? Let's go make a change. That is those two things that I'm more offer and then so I would do. So we share the Black Lives Matter. I'm not saying that anybody is a saint in this situation. However, we hear a leader that will, bring the people together, not to draw battle lines. Now, oko baby and some sia sebe near Torrentuma tuna a wiase nyina se enye utimi kodu ko so no akọ baby akọ kansem at the state guard akọ na onyonko ko ka omugbo ma so ya he na just simpius na wo sere no yoko enipa kra ama na obi kuratuo na wo hye ne nkwan he's defending himself just say o hye sai na at the sabufu show no share sebio atuntumfo ne those racialized people say no, we have to cause a change, and we're not going to sit down to make a change. And I think that wind was not wind. I don't think say.
Mike and Nana reason Black Lives Matter one of the factors in the BR. It's immediate way to buy. So is it say it do from Kwana na a home and as a number of Unibians who teams in a home a bassa in Yimuna na a cosono.
OMORAW said it Nania kind Oze Black Life Matters no Nanya de Bako a new be breed CC so several occasions anka as a president and the Nako be a percent Oze Adibi Orma Oyani Kanawajena afe na ye too much. Now, Ubia or cry Ubi because I didn't cost you more. I'm for expertise. I never crack who be near say, oh, dear, Nimu need your oyeni, but only just a crophobical and shada and found. It's a choir to the stanza on one crop on crabby brain, because the comment will be making on that. Untimi with security, untimi like untimi punish you more. Also, be one manner. Obvious say, oh, dear CD, come on. It will be expected as a president, Ube make a decision, be and I say, Ube play part, be able to say, oh, wait here, tell an kind. So, Joe Biden, the campaigns and all, always no candy pan boom. Regardless, say, Ottoman and as a one tomano, no come boom. When should ye? So, the Casa Canina, maybe co school say, just out here the night, I went to better school. I did this. I'm filthy rich. I've been a president. They have not been. What kind of
Can you also be say a bit me about so say yes, Black Lives Matters no. Na obishe umuchi na opium based on sa political.
OMORAW. Sabi yesi obi be boa mo agya na kra nti se de wa kasa waye wa de. It is obi se o machi kra. That time when kuta power ni nyina. Only the president is obi se o machi kra. Ade omo ye no o play bibi ye bibi. Emi hu say okay as a president so obi na search kra na honda o na nipa ni hu. So wo hwe we antina mka say so wo hwe Republicans for states a obi anim say we there a Republican state we the omno be Michigan ni ade nyina OMORAW just say ade obi akra ntiase oh baby ode na nkoto ye even Pennsylvania kra no o twe won ho say ye yi Pennsylvania kra free mass still there ade na duru enya ade na nsa beka Pennsylvania so kra ba ye no hwe say ye ko bai so it is ye twen kra no mo kan ade ni nyina awie kra the more mo kan the more no lusu mo etinye eno nko so hwe mo this idea na mka say me person there a surprise me because na was say state ni wana me expect say whether say whether they like it or not dey be kono ho e so no kra ba and that means say omo kra mo no omo asesa omo adwene
OMORAW me faka kan so I think that another point and so from the Black Lives Matter and so say on that we got two sides in this situation. Number one, enemy be tunkofobi ma omu wuye. Ene bi so tunkofobi ma omu di them they are still alive. Yes. They were able to grant interviews. People will hear their story and the pain for these people. Me fan me you. Say be fundi for ya what time you going to heal. But say never wait to me koso ema etimi Sebi timi shutu obi mane paralyze in the front of Nema. The trauma the person is alive and can speak to this event every single day. Yes. They become tormentor in chief in your campaign. Because he's a living testimony. And the obeko so aka nemo enye nkrofo we anase nya ban bi na a support say the state institution should fight against this set of people and Kamal Luzumi 9 betimi ananti aye adwuma obekọ so aka ama ne mate ama ne mama beba bete ama ne mama manso aba bete because of sad nti it goes a very long way say I saw no woman say association OMORAW medime bi say people will move that agenda for this person will lose ne nine and I say what paralyze it ontimi because of somebody's inaction. Even ke ye bibi fa ne si na no ne ho nka yenya we. Nti I think that is also something that be or downplay and no so ma so obi share chiri which I won't be surprised but idea abeye etwa I to say ekrobia bedo abeto na ho na wan hwan treating ye was the mark is still there, the scar will still be there. Abeye etwa bia abeka papa yi ho say nipa a certain type of nipa bi dia na asem hia papa yi no matter what u grade na wasem say but so ti ase na se name bi koti out say now ye di bi court wo hwe judgment free bi ayi some of these actions by ya che say utimi hu say cry over afi there nsu ata pro nchene man kofo age wo ama wo fa we de wanya ne hu so pa
big time
now yesterday Mike my yenhwe this year election USA as a day you can say history be ever yenya first female vice president.
That's right.
OSC.
First female vice president. Running mate. What they say the running mate.
Oh, vice president elect. Say ni BCS
incoming. Incoming. Or the be different and at the bar game ni mo na say a man for no na yana no mo yan o adwen and say or no the candidate and also the make some impact war Joe Biden campaign.
Well, I'm all right. You're funny saying. Just like you said, this is the first time in your female. And I'm the kind of say, okay, Hillary, time now, America for when you're ready for that. And I'll show about we are Harrison, what's in the background? One, or you're black. What's your name from South
Jamaica,
South Asia.
Or I think that was India.
Oh, South Caribbean.
Yeah.
So, eti, okay, na to say, or sa diverse ni na bi or you're black or sa menkase or sa or foreign eti basically almost say ni na back boy and Joe Biden so I Obama vice before eti whether we like it or not or sa idea ni and you may all stage so na yeah just Obama pepe akogura already 87 years na what is he now or you jogging so just always enthusiasm any whatever as a young guy be as a 78 or something years so it will have confidence amount for Eddie Ashenimu and Obama was hand support a one the chino and the crash Eddie Noma be by it's another a boa because setting another kind so black life matters na ebe kan and I feel Obama so as be different things it's all right ma history be sana edeba because so compare so I said now Obama moves near there did not compare Trump and then the vice so what even on stage Biden by na obey to us and that's Obama be can ba no ba ba obra so it me be a door no room no kwa be kasa o ye kromo bia mu jara sembia no attending no ko but to on show bibia ma I mean country no crofo ehu and then the kasa obekasa nyina quiet say me but Biden so person say you betima build America back and all the unity ba whether say Ottoman want to man or the nyina but so say inclusiveness now on the abana just from different angles so about is obeshuma foreigners and blacks na atopa Latinos ne if one ato abane pa so where say trend in the corner to be the music o me no obani di bia beka ho
and na near me next week is America ready for female president
right now whether we like it or not they are ready for that the only choice because you're Biden is what you see the vice when you're choosing to see the presidency in the money there only in the echo
me cut in a way say Biden each term
every year
say American because see here kwaku janiato abadiama oba say be president because I make can say 2016 one of we be na me ninkofo bi edin komo no na mo che say omunye ready say on beto aba e de ama Hillary ama oba be president
overall but you can say o say ni nyina be depend on how play role Biden term no so mu twa wi ase de neoma be kon and the bet say oban betimi and ontimi because o share to say Biden the confidence amanfo enya nyina Obama because Obama decisions will make ye no in the ye enti amanfo hu say omo party and o say party bia so an ideologies enti principle no de order it is a Hillary we ne kra omo Democrats for nyoma lay down and one will be follow it is a way to say nyoma timi nyame bo omo na say nyoma timi koyie especially say pandemic year woman nyoma timi to 20 year man nyoma ekoyie and yes America for no kra na be they will not have a choice so what me lead aboa na ma what me lead country to the destination baby on person kwa definitely so man farmer ne krombo I think say ebekobi sana me hu.
All right, Danny Abraham.
OMORAW, I think that my mention saying Kamala Harris. I mean, from Emra maybe if America is ready for a female president. Kamala, I think says a share in the history and I said back some biography. I mean, it's somebody who has a very humble beginning. What do you do? More about bedroom so I would do. Now we share even the age variation that were on Joe Biden. That's it. What they share the chemistry. I mean, among the two people now, you can definitely tell it's over 20 years difference I think say exactly 21 years difference. But Papa na hokeka any Kamala, so you know that an energetic approach in this campaign has proven say the trend that she got in her tender ages has propelled her to where she is right now.
That's right.
Or your first Indian American to serve as a U.S. senator, as well as the second African American woman in history. Even his life, at Attorney General of California between 2011 to 2017, and in the year up to this point, out to me say, not on quietness to get to where she wants to get to. As you see, you do Pempensona vice president elect in Ayeka. Now, if America is ready for a female president, we had a record to have a female presidential candidate in the United States for the first time in the person of Hillary Clinton, right? Yep. And Odebe Koye. And so, the election of Biden and Harris has taken it a step further, because now, not just a candidate, but now as a vice president. Maybe my dream, I'm not saying, but ABN, to be recorded and put down. Say, Michael Wolfer, Biden, so the Wolfer, Uncle Trump, in Tiamani Hall, Michael Wolfer Biden, 77, after 4 years, he'll be 81. Even in the history of America, I think he will be the oldest president to serve as a United States president, which is the 46th president coming up. And at 81, for me, I am thinking that Michael Wolfer, Unkubio, me say at 81, he might not go again. Coming on the ticket right now with someone that is 56, 57, it's a very good, Ubia. In the next 4 years, we'll be free the likes of Barack Obama and then even his current boss, Onene Juma, to get her ready to come to that next level. Say, you know what? We tried a person for flag bearer for our party, and Odibeduha, Mami Eba Ejuma Wabo with Joe Biden for the next 4 years. Yeah, man, a chance. No, some the party should move to the next year. So, Ubisame, from my perspective, me feel said Hillary was able to take us to another level.
Yes,
Harris is coming. What trust our level, the next level, I person which is the vice president, and I will not be surprised that in the next 4 years, Kamala Harris will be given the chance to lead the Democratic Party in the United States of America.
Mike, now, ebi nso ka say bi aname ofa Trump besan aye na adwin say obeba 2024 but say Republican be ma kwan say obetimi win primaries no.
I doubt. But anyway,
and so yebo achibidi and yebo achibi. Now Mike yenhwe bebi a ye free US election if abedru so say Ghana and then 7th bosume pepepe
Nagana
so etwaba. Now, ebi the US, they no added to Ghana, for instance, I say 1992 Democrat in the winning year. 2000 Democrat winning year no, not NDC na wa abemu. 2000 Republican ebaye, and a MPP ebaye. 2008 Democrat ebaye. And NDC ebaye. 2016 Republican Abba and MPP ebaye. And say 2020 say Republican elusu dia na say MPP elusu. That's way quote unquote logic e wo ho no. Oje sa we ni editum.
Amoro me me ntum baby a. And then surprises baby basi said the basi were heavy. So said the Democrat, say Ghana, or the Yava, the Ziwamia TSC Ghana, Yanka Ghana, or say Asofon be Shankom, and a we be. Meaning say your more intelligence, nobody else I know. about we pa the NHS Trump is about winning. As you be machine comes say, oh yeah, I feel almost about
the chat no more can was 7 year juma.
Aye.
Anyway,
and yes, I it. Now, no, also, olden days near what I say, oh, wait here, Rollins in the whole was a president. Where do we say, or I brought it? So I didn't say, no. Second, I know the Kajobadi could go to me, maybe. Come on for a crack, you will be over 78 today. A big grand enche. I didn't know, say, some neighbor, but a nay, young class or body, and the young lady, I say, definitely, he's on the way. So, what is our mathematics on way, you know, oh, yes, it's here, say, oh, Wimba Democrats for Bana Wimaba, Antisa. Oh, right now, no, said the Omankasa Ekan, where Juma Wabo and the battery. So, a Wajuma, why, and the battery. Anna, Sa party in Folosa, so be messy. 4 years back, and I said 10 years back, and I can say America bit or Barbie to my presidential candidate, and I say vice presidential, Kobia Kranjindi. Oh, Miss Asakram can say. Hillary time grant a month when you're ready for a female. But it's happening, whether you like it or not. Say Joe Biden young idea a happening. So it is our analysis of me say we move on we but it's neither here or there. Me to muda. A bejina a juma ubia aye. Yeah, how crash at the end the good thing is nipa tuna omujina ni na ubia bedibi. Mahama be chane de ko na na do so chane de. It say ye do omo tonse ni near it is say now no it's up to the friends my fellow Ghanaians and if I want many I don't be decide say the Muhammad be eso yeni on samra back the nanado eso yeni on to aso it is say ye tia ye king yem ye ntimi decide that it is say omo yes oh Republican banner we about me call it imagine yem is me ni was akwan so e kire adwuma obi aye.
Before say wait na remember so yeah the topic we ADC. Sania akoso US election anyway na esuane be na betime nye free.
OMORAW esuane de bebre ye fa free form na de ba na yemi.
O de ma ye be me ense bi pe.
What? Leadership is not a joke. Sara mimi huno. And then besides the role we're playing in organization and I say in the company being owning a company and not just between the lead nation. So her said a president oze okasa boost you or you're this or you're smart or this. So do you want to trying to tell the people say they are dumb or what? So Anna as a leader, so oko nasen krofo nu echi you are no more a leader, you are taking a walk. So her said the akoso anadu krana you can tell say president was far away and a country news baby. And that means that he's not leading, he's just taking a walk. They say the OBA pencil babe kasa say wabre wejemu but onye so that's not the leadership on show be leadership. Et in your way you from the one said me can say ye leader say ube leader or did you man for atem decision a man for na adwum say ube taking it easy no untimi take this decision easier. That means you are not a leader. And you be all baby or say you be an adwum do and you say just the position and our baby pay. Also be so adwum say you know as a leader now just the title and no follow. But actually you are going to serve the people. But in this case, you know, it's not a serving partner. It look like say almost rather per se yes someone on the president or a lot of money or more buildings or this or that. But that's not what the people want because those things doesn't put food on their table. So it is expected will be okay. So nipa no down cry or be encouraging. I'm not me lifting the soul. And yes, oh the old one and I be boost and teachers will be went to me good house antonym, went to me better education. Or just on kahon. So until it look like say you're two different people and a woman it be inferior, it be that kind of thing. It's immediate me who say addition there baby. And I can tell straight away say Republicans for Nankasa they were looking for a visa on that drop on now on my chance a you before because with at the same time it says Ebersen trend be say he will be the only president or serve for only 4 years. One-time president in American history. Maybe Abadie, but so compare say from let's say which president?
So 1992.
More na obi about 8 years, but when Kwari for the SC, and so look like say you see a piano to command a quantum cry, which is a bad thing.
And I think that the next republic we primaries in the membership
Papa.
because so omutimi here will be a
OMORAW at the same time. Yes, Obia, anya de so no member ba Obia or no any colleagues a no mujina. So utie omo primaries no cry, no say didn't crow for an atom. How can you say colleague on the compete? Uti because you weak. Oh, and then kind of just embarrassing, no embarrassing too much. All my castles as well, just said an aya can. You're too full of demo, but Obama and your food you the year, Juma. Or was what in I
Senate so far 48 and
a honeymoon a bad in Kakra. The woman but when is a honeymoon so bad in Kakra, but Joe Biden, why a vice there? It is who you will be brave. Say Cobasa Winya dear. I mean, what will you obey?
Now they are free. Bremuna.
OMORAW.
I say a trending way.
Yes.
We news into you bet to us.
Sa chatty, or maybe a year Juma, and you have to look at the dynamics of every economy and a country via in that perspective. OMORAW, Sebio, Mintiminfa, and I say you didn't fire home to America when it comes to democracy, how they have come, how far they've come in terms of democracy. As far as 1800, Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr, they had to go through the electoral college to get some impasse like this, and the MACC to be able to elect the president. It took only 36 votes, and Jefferson to take the victory. And he said, "Ode, as soon as making 1800, so they be compare Ghana, say in the last
1957,
last 60 years of 63 years of independence. In 2004, only America a pen a chat I told their sebe or sabisi for. This is not the very first time. Odifi 1800 cross about 1824. Andrew Jackson. Also, we need the popular vote. Senator Kasa Hillary Dibia, but electoral college, Antimi Amphivan, the command, Quincy Adams, because of winning the majority of electoral college. And also, there was a little similar contested election. Yeah, can watch in Yabia and a memoir. But fast forward, Nienche Cribia number 4 Bekai was 2000. GOP candidate George Bush and Agor. And also, you be kind eventually as you be by and you're there. So, from 1800 to 2000 with this research, but and then also in American system, don't even compare Ghana. And to our chat now with the 8 years now with the Abba, there's a history that has been made in the United States. History also going to be made in Ghana. That is how I see it. President Nana Akufo-Addo will get the opportunity to work in his time as president, one term with a Republican and one term with a Democrat. And also another history, and also will surface after December 7th election in Ghana. And to say, and go for per history, and I said that comparison in there. I don't think that the Black Lives Matter situation will play a role in Ghana. I don't think that this COVID situation offer a handle or handle will play the same in actual fact. People were projecting say Senya a war to see America, China, and then Europe in Africa, they inquire on mobile chess say no more say you be who dead corpse I go and mountain so baby. I jump some and don't even compare with and you take Hasia you can say me and I say we are supposed to be again say the two things that we feel say a contributor to offer the downfall are two strong things of that separation in the country and then also COVID situation, which is not the same climate in Ghana. I say maybe you use anger not to there are two things I see from it. One, it can energize NDC to say you know what, let's push our agenda because so go for Timia I hustle government in 4 years. I used to be Timia. That is one side. The other side of the coin can also be say it will be a wake-up call for MPP say, hey, we shouldn't sit on, our butts. We need to work and work harder because say ubi timiji obi 4 years. And I dare who's a trend there by in the last say 8 years, since ubi timiji 4 years there. Sebio, Mamentina presidency, I should go out there and work and find strategic ways to communicate in the last 4 years to Ghanaians so that people will come out and vote massively for this current administration. And those are the two angles I can look at it from, but it's not the same scenario in Ghana as we speak right now.
It's may and fat US name fan to Ghana.
Debbie.
Senior man 4 years, NDC crack or a female running mate. Likewise, you can say Joe Biden, Sukita, a female running mate. Okay, young see have grown FM, and Renaissance. Mike, young to us, you can say, rap politician man, and 1 year woman. NDC ni Electoral Commission. NDC ni Electoral Commission. It look as if say a big can say a strategy be a NDC for you should minim senior also ofana afa. From beginning Electoral Commission here and Adrian say obey voters register. Omo if you see and a young pre young voter register be a young no be nim the old way register no near what register in here NDC 4% maintain old register no. Omo say a car, but a somebody in the better now say okay, ye kase a near my de machines na obsolete with the ejuma and ye in the booming here so being here for one some for strategy be say the NTMI register number so no na and ye the Electoral Commission court ye we are now waiting the court. You look at say after na court Supreme Court to share there na or my ruling be no say hey my court to be a entna a year electoral we be a suit and then a ma kwa ma if he as I say then yeah register one free sir new register no if we register ni we I say we exhibition under exhibition also no unim say then some abnormal will be a bim sabre no any a shame ni then yeah they rectify some abnormalities no and also you can say NDC for enka COVID ni year no enkwala eku school Electoral Commission decided say normally nanka omo to aba ye de omo call neighbor can say polling station or normal control within but because of COVID-19 no ye be more match within school more nafi ya migrate the akoka a polling station no and also omo antiase ye see the court a whole lot sa wo hwe nia ekoso nanse last week no omo chere say Electoral Commission among serial number and biom so no a Ghana Publishing Company we CEO no David Asante can say MPP parliamentary candidate until omonyewe to say Electoral Commission about say from 92 mo amotena so bia no bia de CEO by even 2016 no NDC nipa omuyi no nso koye candidate sabri nso asankofo nso printed ballot sheet sa wo hwe ne ekoso na is it say NDC for no agenda bia one person omo create e de hye amanfo ni trimu ana say Electoral Commission na enye transparent fair and farmer NDC for
OMORAW medasi enze asem no wakane yemfam free to if I David Asante die no
right
say utie die NDC for kan me huni say ase ensuo fawa ahomakora bibia benya bia obeso usum so nti se wa hwe say de omo ene ma senye sa akora na nkrofo adwene ye omo a de omo ye nti nkrofo adwene ye omo say that's how at the end echo because ono oye CEO no what does it get to do with the printing on your machine no ana besides at the end no more printing and yes obi ani ono no ko ahye ne dem and we printing no de aba meaning say omo ya de nyina obi a rep e wo no omo printing me last week me share side say okay what is the possibilities there ubetimi afa BSCA and also obeying, which is not possible because even so more printed at the end of the Electoral Commission rep no bekasa more printed at the end of the year omunyina o na omaye a criticize serial numbers and yada yada nyina it will be difficult say during the printing no ubetimi bibi ho and then let's say you are printing your money 10 say OMORAW now yes you kra na printed at the end 10 10 and ya kan what impact and I betimi nya wo at the 10 now my printing was no it you want to mention that NTS say okay that was a statement I can make say all these years now Rollins or at a mills new now your munipa and a honum it hadn't much up to this time na mbenya bibi say that guy and from MPP and answer or ye into bit my bibi I don't think say MK is saying and secondly Omwa Gasan who is as boom ran so is it not the same candidate in the president or kasi in your electoral commission man in Juma electoral commission anything and at this time of day I said the Mwakanana mugo contrary towards the Mwaka home. Besides, right from the beginning, Omoya somebody, Minu me in Abedia to say, maybe we not support to NDC for it, not over time now. Then yet likely say idea meet target no. But Omo put you on shame because said the estimate is also said the NDC forecast time here too short and basic. But at the end of the day, Omo to me idea na man baso.
But interesting on himself the 2016 filing the last day was 9th November. But this time no you do 9th November. First week in October and filing. Balloting. I'm say no. Ya pick ya balloting. We say no on the 9th. Now April. Yeah. Ballot papers. It means say
OMORAW. Electoral Commission, a year American CCHS, Oma printed presidential ballot with a section of Eastern Region. Oma printed 15 regions a year with a section of Eastern Region. Yes.
Again, no make say the Omwe me bibi na me NDC but the right thing must be done. So said the many to new man and so me whether you like it or not, some anomalies be mistakes they bet me aba, but anything you enough times a bar no more about here NDC for ne other any be comment I'll make it. But the I am wonder say okay, look at even the ballot papers. They say nipa was about 12 I say if I'm not mistaken. Argentina, sa nipa 12 apart from NDC nko na tembe omo one side. Is this so omo with different idea omo de hwe neoma and I say 11 na aka no. I don't know where them is.
And I can table that 10. You can say 2060 sanction na MPP so the pressure they to electoral
commission so fine. And no and I say no o say already anybody be brahma ballot you need to say a lady. But at least can we expect say even Ayariga and I say all these people they come here can be but also can be what are they saying now because the omo with a different spectacles and besides from the beginning just a and your mom little and say can movie cry to me be more and you say okay electoral commission onye na dwuma yi anaso mye but the ombekana yes but say and can call Tosoni on say ade NDC for can you true at the end of the day na 10 mo akura mo de omo court omo koye meeting so mo nye mo aso be so meet deadline enti be dey kro no metima ye omo adwuma so enti at the end of the day so hwa mo ne omo ye na a man for confidence ye free and you omo kanim before that enra say omo ankasan crofo a omo say ebi makogina independence eji omo yi omo free adene by number ne by na ebi kra ho no ma omonye NDC for eti what are they saying omonye NDC for so motime nya omudi so mo yi omo free ama you say ebi so omo sa de omo court ti adente na omo nko ana that thing happen and am person me find out say the other parties no is it say BBNC or sa and now
no evil here no
wrong
evil
behind
nana yaw is it is it say you can say NDC for and na omo pese yema entro eye nokre and I say electoral commission and na emwa NDC for
OMORAW, me that say. A political I don't know how many percent use to some of the tactics that is used in the game. Say if you do about Trump right now, you try to use all means one to kind of I would say put some unknown pressure and I say unwarranted pressure on the referee. Say now the it is a tactics. And so nema ACC senior from day one, the consensus was not there. Adebia ebenya ho asemaka. We will thwart all your effort. Name be our person ye bia na sebio ebema yakọ eni wana se bema watimi meet you mandate you will do anything we can within our powers to frustrate you to the point that the Supreme Court came in and said say yentwa so yenya abonomonyo madwuma na say ruling we no fiti na ekọ court bi antena so biom and this are the ebrase now funny the Bible into the balloting Oshe Peter Boama Otukono ne posture even doing time ayekoyi positions and in same or kind and eventually Omunya number 2 now it became a slogan and said the second coming of John Mahama like a come out from that standpoint and I say and they are a from that perspective then that is a process near but before that they were helping the political party to pick a number that they want and I said will help them to it. They say oh share on muniama na insisi so na say bi usani mudi kan and I say the analogy I will use and say so de okwa ahoma kwa unya abeso man I say bia bia unya kwa abeso and they see say omo anye sa nema we amfa some sort of I would say fear and I say undue pressure be a military commissioner. People might see them as not doing their work, and I say they are not a formidable force to reckon with. And some maybe to make their presence still known in the system. And I say and say yes, and this is still the dynamic force to reckon with in that perspective. Maybe I know so to China. I can't remember I think say I was say a boy and semi electoral commission. Right. I have a report right now. I'm looking at that. Mamena submitted to Parliament, and I think I did mention one when Mike was making his submission. One of them, they said, as we speak now, 1 month to election, 15 regions, presidential ballot papers have been printed, complete and sealed. I count one region, which is the Eastern region, and I am printing. One, the same report in the said the EC has been transparent enough, said, all the political parties to submit a hard drive so that they can get
soft copy, yes, of that album now be useful for all the constituencies that we have in Ghana. I'll say, as we speak now, I'll say this afternoon, some of them will be picking it up. Right now, the numbers I'm looking at right now, voter register near 17 million, 29,971 eligible voters. Yeah, we be underway. I say it will be available for the political parties to pick. It is a 1 month in advance of the people that are registered to vote for every single constituency, and presidential ballot papers have been printed. As is almost set my attention, I call the parliamentary candidates are printing this one. I think say Oshe Senyaoka filing, picking of positions, everybody printing. Anyway, now I think say the Electoral Commission has done very, very well, and I think they should be commended. So, Oshe, even the CDD report, I know it's over about some time, but one of the things that they did mention said the state institutions, number one, the EC is ready to conduct this election and also to be free and fair in this particular election, which came from a well-known and a credible source. That is the CDD. I know it's a report, you come there, we dissect it at that point. But social when at some point, somebody should sit down, or I would say my friends in the NDC should sit down, look at all these things and say, the timetable submitted by these people, and she say banning a background, it has been an expectation. All right. Electoral Commission anyway, yan twaso ye nim ya NDC for ABA na bibi wechiri ba ya Mike yan hwe Electoral Commission home so am I ready. So registration senior yeah came. Nipa dodo a yɛhwɛ so mɛto aba 17,029,971 ɛna yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ 7 December ɔmbɛto aba. Na this year no saa registration ɛba Greater Accra and a register more.
Followed by Ashanti.
If you are not by Ashanti, na Eastern, Central, Western, Northern, Volta, Upper East, Bono, North East, Upper West, Western North Oti, Ahafo, Savannah, and North East. But see a share, baby, I'm saying, you can't mean Kunin, but you share, baby. Share, you can say, Greater Accra, a lady about 3,509,805 now. A swing region. Greater Accra is swing region.
Yeah.
Ashanti region, almost stronghold in the MPP stronghold here. Ashanti and NDC so the Volta. It is a washer yemfa sa 2 regions. No be one stronghold. Niemra just we Greater Accra. Niemsha because it look as if say Greater Accra and the bay deciding near obey me a winning election. So for the past I kind of saying election no for the past way no swing constituency war Greater Accra a year Lejo Kuku, a Hona Oko boy, a war. Crow, a Honsuna, you can say Zenato, a war. A Honor, ye nim said this time, Zenato so bait me. I mean, retaining the seat in Anaso Belus because 2016, you see Anderson, me, aha, chairman, no, into a split of we about. You say, you know. Ye nim say sa wo hwe ne ye corner Anderson say na obofo say onye nkrani that was with this time nipa MPP ne ye as ganyobi ono de e ho ne ye wo no ho ne ye tete no one doctor bi with Debra enti ye nim ne e that they kotopon ho say na Obama na e wo ho and unfortunately Obama lose primaries no
yeah
that they got to Hosna Nina Sana Anasana Muali a honey we
Ni amasala
na ni Amwasana Muali and a clote collie Madina so na ye kind of saying Alaji Srobo and a Boniface Ababefa Ablekuma Central Aya also West Wagon even though say MPP anyway, but most of it will be a
Kataman so mama why. Kataman.
No, I know your swing.
Yeah,
I know your NDC stronghold. MPP and or Hoda.
Debbie.
A hot MPP and
but I think so hope
this time
push yes.
So Osha constituency a year you can say winning both parties they winning pen. Once winning biomu ye eye ododio MPP e winning 2000 winning biomu ho ye Ashamai 2000 winning on Sanko biomu ye Tema East 2012 and NDC winning ye on same winning biomu ye Amasamai 2004 MPP winning on same winning biomu ye Aya also Central 2008 runoff and NDC winning on sign and winning biomu ye. Okay. Some more baby I kono.
yes
Saoba you kind of say MPP strongholder. MPP stronghold Domeko Abenya. Tema West. Carlos Ahemkra.
I suffer ayo
Okankwe South. Okankwe North. Ablekuma North. Ablekuma West. And at Tema Central that was Glover Hall.
MP3
MP3 sa stronghold we MPP there
Right.
omun lusu da sanso na kan say NDC so ewini da yakọ NDC so stronghold da ningo pram
Some George.
en lusu
Jata,
da
Jata.
Sam George Jata pon kataman so ɛhɔ ni lai afuti agbo
Yeah.
ɛhɔ na se hopes in adoye
Adoye.
but interesting way ni say so fa pon kataman so say nyamoka say bi a change betimi aba no.
Yes.
Previous way now team said difference is about 20,000 way.
So more close.
So almost close. I think the last one was 3,000.
Yes.
Shai Osudoku, Ada Sege ena Ayawaso North. Sa places we ena NDC for a way. Now say ye share mebao nafi ya digest we no. Osha 2012 Greater Canada deciding we yo 2012 registered voters you can say Greater Canada 2,819,678
Right.
NDC enya 1,121,578 ɛno na omunyaye MPP enya 1,013,960 represents 47% and NDC enya 52%. In 2016 no etene registered voters near 3,115,256 NDC ebenya omaba na esotie ebenya 946,048 representing 47%. 47 na 2012 MPP nyaye no eno na you can say NDC benya 2016
Right.
and na 2016 MPP benya 1,062,157 representing 52%. And see 40 magic number then 52%. And so when you 52% and nice why there wafim and to be our stronghold be our fear say we lose no now we say
there's something going on.
There's something going on. Now, what Greater Accra region near Yedi Hunkome? Oh, who is saying?
Overall, but I say, yeah, analysis in FM free.
Baby, episode different.
Yeah. First of all, we pick numbers, no. Oh, so here my voter register na omoye new no. Amani o masasa.
Asasa.
So here numbers are ukoti as say. Baby, I dey Eswati. Even Ashanti region, crowd.
Yeah.
Omo number no Eswati. And first of all, the number of voters no. She say, and say, I mean, previous one.
Right.
Yeah, you say Eswati. And apart from anything, that means the electoral commission. Omo Juma. So ghost names near the adino. In free mukra, you can tell us right now there. Minimize it. Voter register is good compared to certain assumptions. Bibri ewo hono. 2 over Greater Accra said mostly what we winning or hono. Na say
oh yeah fa.
Ona wafa. You can say wafa because every before Ashanti region and this is for voter. So it is say obia any the area na Accra ana Greater Accra na obia focus our what bet to winning hono. They say owner will take you over. Okay, now let's look at it this way. Omo abubo mudi nyina so mbetima afa ebi ti se leje kuku se obia adwuma ana se obia obawini bia ebegina adwuma waye so he leje kuku a okobo te se wa distinguish ne ho wo hwe adwuma waye ema ye pagya no kra mana be se wa be deputy minister eti that city ne ebe hard se ye beje free ne nsem ana wo hwe analysis ne se de yakwa ne manfo no eni agene ho because sa Lekma road no nko akra na eda ho no ma up to say ono bae asane abaye eno kra o creditor edeman ewo ho eti made from me analysis there leje kuku there there's no way say NDC for betima je free MPP for nsem eno enda ho na say ye ba pram zie baby a say de okan some Jata George or so me believe say enya de betima je free nsem MPP for betima je free nsem because over city now from 18 months time aba besi ono so if it's a kabia ki change it months akra ka MPP for betima bibia akomo ye but up till now wa hodu at the 90 there's nowhere on betima je but let's look at as an actor ono ne ho so he MPP for side I said okay you know lawyer Addison any sako say confusion bi ya na ba MPP from you beto aba ya what is wrong with them so no entimi free ho eti ho no say no for now the omode na ba no ana mu say bi e betima ha zenato because that guy no check on so a we won ho what na constituency to so solid angasa eti the chances say zenato be fa no enye 100% right now a 50-50 so because the guy no when timid kra obechi vote ni bi wo no pa so we say the system ni kwa ana over po katama so a NDC for ahodu ache but over the enthusiasm a absent edeba any said the enyoma kwa eno so enye dan deal right now for NDC shaky room ebetima ba say obi abetima je let me put it that way obi abetima je enye nipa ba ko dia eti omoro in all no what I will say is so compare said the enyoma ko Ghana say na one ejina on presidential candidate no obi ade ejina ne so and nipa na omde to ye no adwuma a waye any constituency ni enyoma akoso and ebetima kire eti say sa election where you call there a different kakra me can say surprises be bre ebebam so what him so aso ba MPP fo anka sem kura omo ye omo primaries no nanka omo MPs a omo order than this time be bre as a sign so as a sign obia na kanipa bi wa so we de omo ye pabene yin so no ana eko no as a sign omo fo na ampe omo de nipa foforo ana aba so eti this time there surprises be bre baba elections room so me ho no
Daniel,
Bro.
yeah, young share we you na fe mema we bi. So 2016 so far Greater Accra the top 10 na Domi Kwabenya, Leje Kuku Ashamai, Ablekuma Central, Ablekuma North, Ladade Kotopon, Anyaso Utum, Madina, Tema East, and Trobo. Wem na na wo 10 10 no we can say MPP e wini out of 10 no omu wini 8 omu wini 8 ena omode
Moro mama list ni bio. Dome anya so tum ena
Dome Kwabenya Lejokuku Ashamai Ablekuma Central Ablekuma North Ladade Kotopon Anyaso Utum Madina Tema West ena Churubu so ohwe this time say you share the first 10 the whole way Ghana first 10 Domi Kwabenya was listening so Ashama was so Amasamai Ewutu Senya which is you can say how I kumsen. Yeah, Madina Kaswa, Madina Lejokuku, Adenta, Ketu South, and a Prestia, and a Quabre East. It is a share, yeah, South top 10 or the nation, Ghana, who Ghana, ye be my babinya, a crab to do a saying the womb. A crab bear, you can say 6, and a war, you can say. Top 10 move. Accra. Our 6 our top 10 Adenta. Adenta se say MPP Nekita. Madina MPP Nekita. Amasamai. MPP. Amasamai.
I'm someone NDC.
NDC, yeah, a
Yeah.
free file said the free file mensa. Ashama NDC and Adomi Kwabenya. Now, with sa near Yabubo Sui. Ohuni say MPP, a bit me lose some CTB.
OMORAW me that say. So me from experience and I say from near man as in Kofu ya mujina sa places ya boy say me my follow a bit more for a very long time now. A bayading OMORAW. My main Medina. Is it Honorable Boniface Abubakar? He's one of the very few people who are contested at different I would say constituencies in Ghana are still waiting about parliament. Now Medina Nyenei, I think he was in somewhere in the northern region somewhere. And Owinie or the buy and also there me 2 free ho. My veteran cry. Baba be chren was a meeting about house about beje. Na papa you be a sebe unim kasa from the time of former President Kufuor Ejuma Waye. I had a chance to kind of I would say see him perform. Time I'm Ministry of Finance and send out free my full-time active politics. It will be very difficult. Say Obejai sa seat in and I said that seat to be taken away from him. Mefa Sarah and so Sarah came in when with that dynamism and energetic approach, Domi Kwabenya, with the likes of defeating certain Speaker of Parliament in the ban on 2 occasions. And also only Nipa make I say ni more thing, ambassador to India, Michael Okoye Jr. wasn't only obi oyeketwa from the Dominic Kwabenya perspective. But on all those 2 occasions, Sarah Joasafo Jana so at me at the Nachiaka form I retain seats, and I was saying the North to go to the next election. Oba a parliament and so deputy majority leader and son of minister for procurement, and like Adjoa has a very solid year. I think that it will also be very difficult, for whoever is coming in the opposition side, to take that away from it. It is one of the biggest year. The Febiko far to the point the University of Ghana part being that and Dominic Kwabenya is really huge, but what to me are containing the last year na me cry about Sarah near ding na 7 year near den nko a wa ye adwuma som ameno ka say wako promise adwuma ma ne say obema victory baby I just say even in her wafa yefunu kra no he's not letting the party down, still moving around, canvassing actively. Senior obetime retain the seat and also get a lot of votes for the MPP party because when him said it's me retain here hona na ye boa senior kind of top 10 ye boa ma na na do kwaku for every second term. Me twaso akọ anya so to is another strong for the MPP. I think so I don't see any change happening from that perspective. Me book of kakade akọ Hobson side ho. It's I'm rooting for him particularly because, like you said, it's been a year you're targeted for a very long time, and gradually we are making inroads into that constituency. And I think with the dynamism of Hope, sending away Juma from NADMO, and they being the party's communication apparatus now, one movie he has the facts, he understands the game, and he will be able to strategically position the party in that front to help Minka said we are DBA, it will make a huge difference. But I think that the current wife also has a role to play, and also between one or can be so gifty the dynamism in terms of music and the love people have for her near year. Some way, somehow it can also help mobilize people, bring people along. And I'm thinking that I will not be too shocked if Hobson is to kind of grab that constituency. Dr. Zenota Hono, MPP, that issue of I don't know, say in the last 4-6 years and I say 8 years coming here, share a lesson. What Philip Addison did for the party when it came to the Assembly Supreme Court, and people felt say he wasn't treated very well. And the man sa apathy no etimi ba sa tiny man Zenototimi the MFM. The person coming right now, no, from what we are hearing from the ground, and I said, for more formal information with the Mammy say very solid candidate. However, I still say there is still that at the same fever and it's still a little bit around, not so much as before, but still no.
Maybe I'll say Addison was uncle primary so who be
one call or the Cropon, and then he was stopped again on the second time because
the fever
they. Yeah, or the Cropon, and then he was stopped because they protected what's her name? And also another very fine lady. Memodino. Akia, yes. Akia, very fine and energetic lady. The party decided to protect from that perspective. Akia training on SK's case. SK Boaf was very strong. Akia has been able to use that platform to kind of move that agenda, and he has the backing of there's another fine gentleman we have, Dambuche. That ally, it's also helping the Akia from that perspective. That showed then also what Addison this time round again. I'm hoping that with time, people will heal from that. The new person coming will be able to find some way somehow to bridge that divide. And yes, out there, it will be a very keen contest over there. I'm also tipping Zenator to make a new like maintain the seats, because I don't think that healing has completely been done when it comes to Philip Addison and then what he did for the party in 2008.
Maybe I meant here, Mike Yanshiwi. Philip Addison echo on a knee. I'm not yet chairman.
A new noise something.
Yeah, and Nino T was away. And a chairman. And on any call primaries. After primaries, no Lusu no. And no call independent. Okay. True independent election, no. Or more vote in a split here.
Yep.
And a mazinato yede. A fame. Okay. Zenato efemu se Nino eno ekoeno you say was sign a patch or so or back to the party. Addison free a ho echo a new different place. And Addison me who Addison problem be a sign war constituency because say idea sanka or sign cobium and I ye preventing and then I'll say our problem but in this case no Addison enubium Nino insu enum a different candidate into then I can't say Addison still a problem no as cruel.
Well, almost that issue already. Me a commission and say, but so who said I think that's the reason why our presidential candidate Nanado institute right now we say or stress much on say we be independent no and you know na echo because from that experience o munya ho no se ka ade o madwene e bo mu na ka o mu epeke ba ko a ga tinze ko mu we na sit no but o madwene antimi anhia na e mu split no ana zinato enya akwan e de ko e as a political party, I don't think that they want to repeat the same mistake. And as a
Osha within so and as a election or presidential no
right
MP Nanado enya ewini ye can
more
ewo yes you look at as a skirt and brows
because almost kasa I didn't split it or no dada and besides to me who is as a Philip Addison why is too anxious it look like a power no pay I'd say, like, by all means, whether they like it or not, also call parliament. Also, so Philip Addison, me, who is it, not all grounds, but from that 2012, my friend say, process na course or court, no. I want to mean, who's asking, I say, be a man for a hoon. So, him was so, and only the microphone because now, me, Karam said, Anthony Dinsa, I want to say, you let say, oh, you good on, sir. you know, betting at we man no amana any man buy. But so say MPP 4 grounds now. I will say a will be a free form. Even both parties in Nina will be a free form. Why you want ma answer? Asan waiting my bay. But as you see, I had no money, you know, and I diverted to different place. And what is the probability say? Or the same thing. Higher. So,
and to me, my question is now, Addison, every game, no more, a year, can say, crow on. With free game, no more.
Yes.
Ni no inside every game.
New person,
about
yeah.
Does it necessarily mean say a bit me still affecting the new candidate?
Dabi me de me hu ni sa se beti ma afete no right now nam ka se ni nyina agina adwuma on presidential candidate no abo ebe no enne ebe kire because say omu free or say nanado boa omu mo mutimi toto ni omo ye wo no ma yeah because some medical can say this election surprises be brebe si wo because so he de ya ma zina to nya chance na e we bi ntinenye easy man sa say anko obenya. It is a way guy when you play in the cast here.
Because the pattern winner, I say a swing bet MPP winning more.
Yeah.
Because of the CNO and the man when you chance. It is no and yet done deals there.
Still out now say oh yeah sure say Zenato still on a chance.
Zenato still has a chance. I mean, riding on the father, never, you know, and so she covered the situation nearby and. She capitalized on some of the things that I certainly understand. Now make shame covered Tama relief packages nearby. So she one of the MPP NDC stars are not trying to find fault and I say punch holes into those activities are not MPP and it was Senator. Or to even to the point say or take you on the Accra mayor because or Chichi will say you be practically and he made the whole story so huge to the point that people were creating say adding as issue be you don't direct it to the right channel but you call for a media press briefing and put it on that's what so politically gain be out of the situation because you could have addressed it with involved and also those who are in charge you are so speaking say you are almost spokesperson. I said, the current MPship, what me understanding the game. The first time she was coming on, I said now already on the papa, but to say she's been in the game. Maybe it's no bet me up give you as a very big fight. Let me put it that way.
Obinsu bet me I say or make his statement, a man for so ba out expose say. Nyawokano enye no kre enti na no so ma masses ne nka se sa kaniti wo onye obi o kan no kre in terms of credibility
it can be looked from that angle as well na me can say unze u chire na se obemu a eye ye man a chance and I say ne papa be say enti bitimi aboa and I say but so obemu a you understand the game very well and you know how to play the cards. Now you are saying you saw call and change the manifesto. I said you the good form, and also became a trending factor for people. Say, hey, man, you only so say papa be say, oh share sa neman kitina or oh you see the social media. No, at least you got to organize it, clean up near. She's understanding the game right now, and see, depending the base, and 4 years since when you had the chance to go close to certain people, all for me on the foundation. To be able to build on. Until I make us say it's going to be a very difficult to work on. But like you said, Senia a whole MPP stronghold in the very past recently, what me affirm. I'm not seeing say it's going to be a very easy for the MPP. And I say easy for the NDC. It could go the other way, and I will not be surprised.
All right. Yansha, you can say Nancy NDC for the can see we by someone are suspended 18 parliamentary candidate be a independent yemfanisa Saushe Pon Catamanso Ekansa listen home one Alpha Yusuf much as on the sofa no ma out to make us so yeah can say onye bia nti ya fan say oka ho bi se kpon kataman so na yehum say hopes in sunya grounds wo ho now with say NDC ni sanko independent one anya de be ha omo
Omora ndi be ha omo pa so what Ghana system na the way identity you know say independent ni be ma regardless say MPP or NDC affect omo obia dia be bia wo hwe bia ba affect omo because that means that mobile be split votes na wo ho no because let's say MPP and I say NDC benya 10 votes na mo anga some more split ya say we twe 3 kra
nya for pelko yeah said any simple majority yeah it's 4 pe
it's 4 pe ombenya sa independent ni bia e be affect wo yep
yanhwe we ningo pram so candidates be attribute ho Richard Nate also your NDC ni now you look at this election way home baby so I say we Cape Coast North Vallis Achiano no you one of your can say NDC no your fire service penny be those time Ojai no best call NDC as we film neba
and
abaho but so primaries no omo ye ni bukata and oko independent enti it look as if say central Cape Coast North say MPP yere omo ho a ombetumi afem by yeah can say NDC dia yanhwe formina so
formina
omoro me ka be fufuro
aye papa ne ya papa ebuka say papa aye papa for no one aye omo ya papa I mean I'm talking about the president any or here no wo ho no nyina omienu nyina has you know utiomo all transfers are out this week concerning that you know it doesn't look good but again he's about over 18 and he want to make choices and also bit to make a decision for himself so we'll wait and see.
Omoro, the way Nana kind also from they say Nanado echo all the way to the extent say Ochiremu say of Fred guy no kra aba ono ane ho ene nakasa president do or Fred ene wakasa edi what is so difficult say president even the privilege no kra the man say brand no make kasa one on one no kra I think say no kra enough.
On my example, I think says ABS pen. I'm on my position.
No wakasa. Say jai ma de no ko. So tie na do. O say me na me president na me kuta power na. E di that means or idea be say even say e okra nye ya. O ba bi obetimi de wash.
But e ye de na ye kodu sam pempen so no.
Asem no. E ho na problem ni nyina wo no.
Yeah, and na say ya hwe. E de na kodu sam pempen so no.
Maybe e ye me ya say but o hwem so no ntimi nyawe. O chama boaje. One of the best guys are MPP for in terms of finance. So apart from so
and you think Abeka say
what I remember aku oye good. There are certain people so as you in the initial stage na ya or ye but asenso crowd are no so ewo enti o chama boanye ntimi nya wo hwe say obe join o no mako after that they be any finance
papa say the political godson and
it is the boys one the question you are fighting the losing battle
okay no nya me ka say this is my political godson
exactly so no so free around the coin and on the time nyina custom party na be do say so it is all right and me dik can say this time say election here e be ko no dynamics na sesa empanifo se o shempa bo amuno na onanti asesa enti entimi ko ba se sa ideology ani e woda dan say oh I had the NDC dia I had the MPP dia sa de na etwam this time a different ball game a new field crown obi a be play also obi a person o chese wa ya adwuma we are before so and our independent one within the MPP na gasa omo akrofo a omo ya omo parliamentary candidates na gwa omo sesem e the new set and eba so NDC force what done be and neso so also idea NPP for ya no mu lutu with independent jane say NDC force o sha how mo because the list of the class which is about 18 assume is omu nyina kra NDC for You can imagine. Say be how at least sanipan o de omu ni hwe kro mo nipa 2 pe ene etie free NDC for the mo I dey be hard this is time no dey very very serious it do to mean trust say and judge say we afa and I say we win debi enye sa a different ball game.
Na ade ba kwa me hu on this election they look as if say the MPP no Emma one candidate being phobia chief executives no my mom penny phobia omo di bi omo wo you can say and you nyam ewe no ye mo bia ko contest bi.
Yes,
not necessary say okwa ko win seat no but rather no e bi wa him say ye be ma vote no e be den ye can say enya word but rather say be den ye be close gap no sana mimi hu no you can say this time wo de wo hwe you can say Dr. Anyas no you see national service you can say
even en kokko de gra
so hu oba we alasa tamponi you GP you can say national petroleum we just say utim see ya momu nyina obi a ekoye bi na wo hwe interesting ofa baby to say
Michael ini John Kuma
edwiso okostika nhyiae so
nyina obi a ekoye we hwe baby to say abugina po damango na it look as if say damango and you can say NDC be so also call you can say independent ewo ho na interesting no so share you say you can say we be a pressure abugina po de eto so no with the gab no na ye we be a word bia enti say we ni be mu ana him say oya titim na nipa no so a ye ka say oye we ni so all grounds pa independent way no meaning say e betumi ama abugina po aye
that's why she
afemu
obetumi
afemu big time uyi eno e di friwa
well moro o say abugina po area o de enje sita more confidence we mze bia MPP for betuma je from monse
o can we John Jinapo well yape kusoku na ho na we omo candidate in accident we wu no
okay
enti ono ya ne bra no de ba ne nua ketewa no e no no ko damango
de
Samuel Abujinapo in year 2012 and 16 2000 and see ya corner for ya fan of it look as if say as a MPP year wonders be apart from you can say stronghold eastern ni Ashanti as other regions no so we share voter region I won't say apart from Rawlings time omutime to about 90% omu nyina de so etete na MPP de enso ye den ekosoro ewo voter region
right
yeah in 2000 offer northern region 2012 registered votes no voters near 1,276,044 NDC enya 570,602 omo constituency na 21 31 omu nyamu 21 inti MPP enyemu 10 all right 2016 you see MPP enya 3 e de kan ho e no te so e free 21 no aba 18 now yenhwe ye kan say northern region wo hwe ye kan say the change by dagbon issue as say asumdwe edi abaho say yetimi pagya Independence Day a national one Accra edi court north region no ofo say betimi asamba difference bi asamba ho
yes omoro on the politics and the strategies and umiri nyina omu use MPP ni NDC strategies because also they say about the right time for MPP say peace about when MPPs and no about and now changes about say on say a friend say districts now sa create no say am money asage
regions no
regions and sorry Criterion. I'm more money SIG because they say Omania independent regions. And then you might be development, and now are you closer to them than before? Because first and they boomona and you might be bring quay, you say, immortality, position be an uncle Wayne, will be asked binya. Oh, besides, so okay, Northern Honum so what's the Honum Casaye area baby? I say development and on market kakra. So, but I can compare. Last time I heard statistics, so compare every year. And crown no free astronom eba Kumasi near crowd for just kaya near the Eswati, all because of the free SHS na a buy, you know. And this will be play role because Sakran crack or beba. I didn't free. I didn't know Rames one yoma or qua. Anna by Namgase, the Omega free SHS and the ninja who be an or problem. Yan for politics and Anton Chen crown. None of me say Adianom qua and to many na cra. Yadima boarding house in a Yadinina so as I come home. 80 made me who say one. I'm not siding with the MPP, but Omokron to me and Lancho Muyi and Yoma Omoyen. Because Uko boarding house and to money area, one are the free few who chobos anyway, but WakoskuAmiaman is uniform, Yamane Dianedi, then tomorrow they bet their buses or some Masadi account. And it is heifer. So it is a new moina or a new moina to say a play major role. And cray no more ba a hyena, a dion barbers on the swan your man or muya, scanning to manis and your man or the todico, a common mammy or Coscu, Unya Sadi, Nina Bima. I mean, dear Bimonia. It is this time, Nidia. Nina be pray rule. Ko pisa omonya oho said they be able to send confirm ho no more and I say, you know. This time, enter Serbium. Obi a wisen up school ni so aba be kan wama de nka bia o say oh ni of be say be sen yen kwafum de ye ni oba de ye ni no say eni ho akora bia so nya 18 years pe otimi make decision so wako school ya chane ni omo bebre eti onim de obe so wan to so biem kura on san so a pampetre say meba akra na kumase aba be so anioma so when you we secondary school nko ade oni bibia obeye etimi wo de me hu se ni nyina be play role enti o se NDC for so smart no so timi ye bibi well now no dey make us a time aka no de be sie wie o ma ye late so ye den kra de obia ye in the past no eno no o mo de be judge o
ana ya
OMORAW one of medase ai amamu na yebu no sebe se one share onema yi enua bia na yekasa akotia wo fa no se obi ba aban mu a na djuma obehya se obeye no the plan is strategic now eventually about the tactical approach and execution I ba be form na eye na no na metie honorable Alan Kojuche Martin good evening Ghana now one of the things that the Kufuor government have achieved, I think that it was one of their main core was to increase and deepen the decentralization agenda of the country. Now, often from the angle now, Mike and Osha said discuss say they are the doorstep of the ordinary people, the citizenry, and was one of the things that now a being top priority. I mean, to create regions. Now, OMORAW, who create regions, it comes with so many things. One of them is a regional coordinating council. And all these 6 regions, some way, somehow, we had to create a regional coordinating council. Our regional minister now want to be a better national security. I know, and I said the security apparatus region on a better. In terms of job, and I say a Juma for crano. That is number one. Who create regions and so on. What comes into play also in the say now what district be a region abemno, you can assess them for a promotion into either a metropolis and I say municipality. And that also happened. I must say class okay you krum hodoma say new job in south assume dia baho in the sense that one, say a municipality, and two, say they are picking people from Yenyeho. In the past, what because it was, always maintaining one side or south and into most of them came from the north. I Bibiana had my own influence on the presidency. We get people coming from the north. But to say a more chairman, north for our municipal assembly, and the south also had a municipal assembly. These are some of the signs. And untinama honorable appeal. Otiminya, therefore, the confidence to execute and also all for agenda 70,000 because unim say or ye juma pana se say na wo ye ho nko obetimi anya the next 4 years to continue a juma na oyen. Now we are no free more. Then you get also districts from all these people and the people in your regional capital. Regional capital bianzo, you human name maybe also about regional capital honum. Emma yitimi Emma a juma wo a what to say regional hospital. They need that because what creative region there we need a regional hospital. What creative region there we need an RCC, something that will befit the status of a region. Yes, you creating a and the impuntu any the governance so close to the people. I think say the Niger be aba. Esaya wensuno because the district na be doso nintino. Say DCs ni and say MCs ni be aba be kan. Which means another job creation opportunity inside there. Abem assembly members from all those districts are also being known. So fan from that perspective that decentralization agenda has gone very well, coupled with the chieftaincy resolution Abba Esrohono, and then the highlight of sending the national events like the 6th March to Northern Region is something to show say this government is a listening government. They are doing their very best to let the people know so we appreciate each and every one. And for that matter, it's all Ghana agenda. Let's move in that direction. And now, OMORAW, the last piece is when I said, I think the DJ Mike make you very strong points when it comes to the number of inroads I make you a voter region and the north. Say, oh shit, our people are understanding say we need the numbers to reach that 50% plus one. Into a Juma and Asenko for a mom contesting from all the CEOs and the agencies, top hierarchy, contesting is to help us gain, more votes. Even say we need more votes towards the presidency because we know say it is every vote that is cast, 50% of that plus one, and we need presidency. That is the agenda that the MPP government is on course to execute in that perspective.
Now, my fa we CDD fa twas near fa and they are call your time no.
Quite true.
For CDD DNA Imani say MPP for Omomo 56% more 2016 manifesto more implemented. Say 56 and I say pass Omabo modern. And then now the account just say CDD for the almost survey at the ABBA survey no a year BB.
OMORAW, me that say. Mami fa I CDD in traps na Mike Emrem. Me tena saying that I did a lot of research regarding this now. My assessment on the CDD report nearby, my chemu into I would say 3. Number 1, I'm looking at the institution and the integrity of the institution. That is number 1. Number 2, Mesaba, the management and I say the people that make that management that is a. And then my last piece would be the evaluation on my year, and I said the research on my year and the findings. No, I can't answer. CDD about 1998. The intermediate started for some percent a tier for Inya Nembiana, so they can identify certain things. Why it's very important to take these people very serious when it comes to this initiative. When we were entering into that democratic dispensation, leaving the military regime, 1996, the Rawlings coming back, and then the contestation of 2000 election. Now we needed a body that will kind of, I would say, democracy as here. You need some sort of an independent body beer or the assessment in terms of governance. Nema efa amamuhun shisha yahono saying na ebeko I am the referee mbe testing for pause. Nam de abetu dwa na neme bi onoma anko yi anasa tochima ye tutu asanto kunu na anko yese aboachi bidin That is one of the FAPEMA CDD ejinaso the buy. Now to get people with that passion and also that nimdie any opepase Rollins time 96 98 to establish this, to be able to criticize government and then also bring out these researches and even help parliament to shape decision making. It is very critical. It's also history. CDD from now will be over 20 years now, over a decade of 2 decades of doing this work. And the credibility there, I idea remember this very institution. Now may kind of pick a couple of people I have had close connections with, and I said, me know my Juma indirectly. Omufi CDD. Me work Ghana. I had a privilege to serve on Ministry of Finance. I had a privilege to serve on the National Planning Committee for the High Level Forum on Aid Effectiveness. Now, one of the people now planning committee members was Professor Odriga Jepo. She is also the very vice chair for CDD. Now, Osha Mamene CV and in experience from University of Ghana as an associate professor, Juma all over the years. Osha media, why reporter, why editor, what show column. She did her thesis on African studies into the political system of the African perspective. Over 25 years of experience. Mami, Eddie running that portfolio. Now, all provided that intel, and I say that support to CDD as the vice chair. It's second to none. And our conference, yeah, me can say me OMORAW. These were high level a year.
Time into the my near outcome no more findings no na fancy why maybe
findings ne back highlight and I say findings ne back when he said assessment of the performance of the Kufuor or the NPP government is broadly positive. Yet particularly the COVID crisis, electricity and education as the top highlight. And I think that was the point we started making in this evening's program. Say more over form. People are saying how the Kufuor government have held on to COVID situation is a plus for them. And then we cannot speak about the NPP achievement without mentioning the free SHS. And then on top of it, the Doomsaw and also free electricity for the is the 3 top a year CDD was able to pick. And I think what panel and I said will agree these are 3 strong a year NPP is taking into this campaign, and I said this election very strong. Toasubeka said they are giving the NPP government, I would say 15 percentage points over the NDC when it comes to manifesto promises, and I say keeping manifesto promises. And I think that is the selling feature that will make or decide this December polls. I never also am a pay on the assessment. Tom Sadiba and they said, I'm check here. I'm very passionate about when I'm talking about Electoral Commission, the work they've done. They check the EC and then also the agencies of the EC Juma to make sure that there is free and credible election in 2020. And on assessments, Chair said the military and the police have enough resources. And I think you've mentioned it here before. In the history of our country, this is the time the police has 2 helicopters. The military has a lot of vehicles to support their operations. I said the resources are almost here. The agencies need here to be able to deliver. No, making sure from that angle now, the EC plus the support of the law system will be able to help us to deliver that credible election. That's a free and fair election from that perspective. My last piece is that the sample size I'm choosing here to do the as a researcher myself, I give them thumbs up. 2,400 people, and I said 2,400 to the point that they did a translation in about 4 or 5 local languages for people to express themselves. That is one thing I realized in Ghana. Says a researcher. To be able to deliver from that angle. Exactly. But CDD translate the questionnaire from English to Chi to Ewe to Dagbani to Gonja, like 5 local dialects. And it's only be din komwa. OMORAW to me kind of chrome kasa moti asemo to me chra wadena si ye before we convert them into the numbers for analysis. On that basis, I think thumbs up to the MPP. They should keep pushing that 3 agenda that CDD outline. And I think yes, we might have some pockets of when true basis maybe, but eventually peace will prevail and the MPP is going to come victorious come December 2020. May I say?
All right, that's it for Nania. Mike, may I share how? I'm share the top most concerns are Ghana for a big so at the about number 1, or share the infrastructure rules. 2, unemployment. Look at unemployment there is our position there are down more. 3, education, now about health and the management of the economy. Interesting, see first 5 na yenya corruption it will nanka normally no into the young share way infrastructure, employment, education, health, and the economy. About the performance, it was our area on the same.
Wrong, me that say. I'm saying, wait, I say, we need time in the circle. I think you couldn't be brave. But said all the abano, I mean, no me expect to say corruption, become home, but no, well, let's say, so about infrastructure, on say, Anna NDC for take us a omuhu, any physical tenor, abana ISU. But if I'm baby, Miss Major, why I'm an MPP for government, no AI dream.
NDC for no.
NDC for no more because I say, who physical A. Like I say, we do have an MPP government and AI dream.
Okay.
In the sense, I say, more physical things in the whole, but said Hanum, young wasted land, no. So her NDC MPP for policy, or do room this time now. So I know more, say, our existing schools or no. So his schools in Bibra. Dormitories, any teachers' bungalow, any classrooms are almost see what existing schools and I guess it's amazing. So when you do more wire and you have some kit
tonight, someone can create
new say you be seeing and even the e-blog ni be cramba dear omutimi handle so sure and no crown dear Mahama is you on be on mama the dormitories near there because baby is any a crew and I said a much train and I provided buses be also for that until Sanyo no me my government and the credit on that. So omunya that idea no crime go what's a normal government be about or so kusini the separate near
Mike me me ayana a honosa ye blocks ni day we na me a my drink kakra because what assuming without meeting say we see we no e-blog near the buses at the call yama school be a bus back home whom said you can say a man for the community no a need baby to say you can say
one a
down phrase and what to can who know best some more down phrase now the Obeba down phrase no wabefa we the call wabesi call good bridge wakwa akofo the akwanti time ben na yebenya time na edi sua de
gada omunyina yeah etina me say the best idea omoye nze e-blog ni bi on mama ade dormitories na de ade aka ho ntin kra no school on ma and omu utilize it which is good in terms of infrastructure no enoye and afa so yembra adwuma no so said na kan said the omo kan true dia so we have factories are omo ka so omo even though so omo ensi kra omo abu omo sikasem ama timi apeje omo djuma no omo fa nipa mo MPP for claim say omo fa nipa ababe 2.3 or something numbers even made to me say 1 million crown on the abeka ho a omo adwuma because say o hwe the number of people unemployment na Ghana na too high it is a government bia ba and otimi aye 1 million crown
napco
akwenim apart from that said okay napco is about 100,000 so anya permanent job crown and crown omo ntifi it me provide a bomo nursing training allowance near that so uhwempa says can I demon graduate school enyo mo na yiso minim de so onima ko me ka say me way school crown na my sister wo training college ne for anyway mo no omo sika o imagine no mo sa de bi ba fie enti enya sa di ba ko pen na says can hwe no it is okase wakati says can na enya ni ba ko pen wakati the source of income Enipa bebre on the line. Ko obi ji de akofie de akobo afie na obi kura de ye adwuma nti no time a onya inu onya skani bia bre no na de support no. Enti in terms of that no omako omanim. Enti na mga say abato we aye beto no a performance di obi aye about we buy the oye in terms of education, in terms of employment, in terms of infrastructure and there and then obi ebe compare. So ni ahede ombeko animu ana face no kresema ewum say o kan you deliver and I won't deliver and no when there you be jama timamfo no and o decide
na there just will be seconds be nafa o bibi kan na yemfa edumedi ni embra na ewie
OMORAW that's it. Just wrapping up no I think that I was said over one of the can be na asundin bana yemfa bibia nsi o na ehuninya na enya.
That's right.
Yesremu a Canada yempe ayibia mpamcho a munye na nye na yentimi bi bodara na ye onwuma bi asi yedi na yentimi nwura mu na yemfa amedi enjuma na yesame up no I think say CDD abo adwuma electoral commission so aye adwuma akufo adoban eguso a oye adwuma na yesrese adwobre emra na yenya emfa na yesi America nyisuade emma ye ho say if you know don't downplay pandemic and I said don't downplay issues when it comes in that perspective because it can make or make your political fortune, and this is a very strong warning to the world. All those people in high positions say if the masses decide to make a change, and I said when the wave of change is coming out, very difficult so I know and and Chabema Kufuria for and do in South constituency penifo mo ho nyina OMORAW medase
Mike obibi kan
OMORAW said the million na yakano ye besre aketrom the esi ndi enya esi ewie because bi on waya wonhwe enyi enti oman na kasa onje mu watwin biaye from Tuesday up to this time day say we probably free Nazareth bank abadada enti be ya onje mu oh na yesre amanfo ze omunya adwobre said Jobade na kasa akano montamu kuchu na system na in play so on person encounter on money count nsi emo obi anye gidigidi bia na eniom totoyi said na ya kan no ehuni nya say affect you bia even ye krom Ghana kran e be affecting so because eniom ntimi ko eniom ntimi that's what we're talking about so
you had on bizarre na dia na ekose kwa so a won akwa wa drink rain so
it is a massa because by from Tuesday anyone na yo because what that one me
see
it's when it to so and what akwa kusi say so it you know na ye bon pa say nyame mo na o man yo man use because say ekronum edin ebi hu say omoko ebi hu say omba ebi jubility there but still until say officially I didn't remember out to say ye the amano and I say obra we ja court say mo ompene there ye ni bibi ebe secondly Ghana so yes ro afini ko awie omun slow down accident ni ade doso
I think the next week be the
pandemic e kure ku nipa na so ba be kan omun slow down man too much na ja dia ebubo ben so matena midu ene mahama anyway omun so omun slow down kakra man is a beja bisa
I think said this year election be yes awe obi nyani mi o say Diana mesuma ampa
any bomami
ebe yehu pa etiefo
is a yehu kura wie dada
ye de adwumedie no eba na wie ye din komo bebre e de afa US abato no ho ye de hu komo e de hwemu de ko Ghana hwe CDD ene ne ekeka ho US de na yemwie nyame ya adoma ye beto aso da sene nya ye kenyina se obia enya abotre enkopem se bibia beto aso kama na be hene bi twika ne we ne ekeka ho obejubility na ye di nipa ne besi so na won ti ase a enya de abeboa me da me mpanifo a me ni omudi dwume ase Mike ne na ya o ha ne de dwume ni si na me adom na adom bedu ya na Yesu ama da se na ye behia akra
mienja injirawi. Obazi nyamia shisho biara nezamano.